Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we will be looking at why Lucy did everything she could, then made the mistake of telling a big lie, and why her argument with Ayub shows that the guilt caught up with her.
But we're dealing with a witness sort of angle. Do you know what I mean?
Do they feed in to any of these conspiracies or the information they're given? Are they asking any of these questions?
Nah, like they mentioned the Rolex and that. Like, what was that about? What's he on about? But same thing. And then because they're from there and they know the loads of people running around with fake ones, and you know what I'm saying, or they'll put a fake one in your hand and take your real one. I don't know, bro. Like some of these pickpockets, bro, are well versed in what they're doing. That's why I always wear a side bag. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I know everything that I own at the time on me, like to go out with, is in my bag. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, that would do. But pretty much it was the same sort of vibe, same sort of interview. I had the same.
So Ayub says that when he got interviewed the second time, they asked about the stolen watch. But other than that, they didn't feed into any of the conspiracies. This is where the problem is. It seems like this case wasn't investigated properly at the very start. If the only thing that the police asked about was the stolen watch, which apparently never happened, then that's all they seemed to care about. Why didn't they investigate the fact that Lucy said Jay rung her, but it was actually the other way around? Why didn't they speak to Rocky? Why didn't they look at the Snapchat pictures and question if Jay even took them? And I could go on. But they seemed to believe everything that they were told by Ayub. And one of the reasons why they did that is because Ophelia backed him up.
Same translator. You know what I'm saying?
And it's a month on. You're getting more scrutinized. The police want to see you. What do you think has happened to Jay at this moment? What have you come to?
I've already seen the police now. I've already seen the police, and I wasn't getting scrutinized then, but I got scrutinized a month later, exactly a month later.
Ayub said that people started mentioning his name exactly a month later. But there's an article from the 4th of July which talks about Ayub, and as soon as people found out, they were onto him. This was just over 2 weeks after Jay went missing. So how could it be exactly a month later? Again, the timeline doesn't add up.
That's where my face come on Good Morning Britain, and these same Nottingham lot sent to me, said, "Oh, what the fuck are you?" I had everyone telling me, "What the fuck are you doing on the TV?" And I'm thinking, wow, because I'm already thinking, this guy that I met through my guy, literally 3 days ago, is all over the TV. What the fuck is this? Like, do you know what I'm saying? At that time, you can't comprehend. You think, bro, like, what is going on?
So what did you think? What did you think happened to Jay?
Bro, like, it was like maddest of the maddest. Like, and I say this and I say this always. I believe like what they said, like, yo, he fell off the thingy. Do you know what I'm saying? Whether someone pushed him or I don't know that. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's so mad that people could be saying, oh, this and that happened. And you know what's mad? Like, I can't say in 1,000,000% they're right or they're wrong. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you can prove someone's fell and hit something, but what you can't prove what's happened prior to that. Do you know what I'm saying? But
This is pretty questionable from Ayub. You can prove that someone has fell, but you can't prove what happened prior to that. This could be him just saying that they can't prove what really happened and if he did play a part. Also the fact that he doesn't know if Jay was pushed or not. The problem is, Ayub knows more than what he's saying, and if Jay did get pushed, then there is obviously a reason why. Ayub, Brandon, Lucy, and Brad know what really went on in Tenerife, and Rocky probably knows as well. No one gets pushed off a mountain for no reason. So the fact that Ayub is even suggesting that he could have been pushed means there is more to this story.
I don't want to make assumptions, say this happened or that happened, because the moment he said, "I'm going, bro," and said, "I'm off," and I shut my door, that's me out of this whole, do you know what I'm saying?
And his mates who you knew, the mutual friends, how are they acting towards you? Were they cool with you? Did they think he was?
Like, they weren't like, don't get me wrong, like, the one who felt it the most was Lucy, do you know what I'm saying? And, like, through, like, all that high pressure and all of that, and, like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, she might have said something that was out of line, and I was like, what the fuck are you on about? That's not fair, like, do you know what I'm saying? And maybe you had, like, a little tiff, but other than that, everyone can see in plain sight, like, yo, that, you can't change that with your power, like, within my power, I can't change whether a guy decides to leave or not. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? Unless I start using force, but there's no need for force in that sort of situation. Do you know what I mean?
So Ayub says that out of everyone, Lucy felt it the most. But why? Because Lucy allegedly wasn't even the last person to be with Jay before he went to the Airbnb. Brad was. So how close are Jay and Lucy? Because we know for a fact that Lucy is the closest to Brandon. It seems that Lucy has only known Jay since Creamfields, but she's known Brandon for longer. Also, Lucy was the one doing all the detective work, including Facebook, reporting him missing to the police, the GoFundMe, and even tracking down Ayub at the Airbnb. If anything, you would expect Brad to be doing all of this. The fact that Lucy lied in her interview makes it even worse. Was she doing the most because she felt guilty about what really happened? Because if she did do all of this for the right reasons, then there would be no reason to lie in her interview. Did Jay tell Lucy something in that last phone call that could change everything? Also, Lucy apparently had a little argument with Ayub. This could be about many things, one of them being the fact that she said he went off with two strangers instead of saying that she actually knows them herself. Something about Lucy's involvement in this case is very suspicious, and we knew that from the start. But her not being invited into the wake after Jay's funeral just tops it off. She knows something big.
Because you're thinking, he's on that bus stop and he's waiting for that bus to come. If that's the last image he's seen of someone, how am I meant to know that he would decide to walk up that way when the door was shut 10 minutes later? Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I mean? And I don't want to speculate. That's the word. Do you know what I mean? Speculation sometimes can lead to like some dangerous roads. You know what I'm saying?
So you found out, we all found out, Jay's past. Did you at all speak to his mother or father during those times of the inquest? The search.
Almost. I didn't find out he passed, like, because remember they posted me on the news.
Yet again, Ayub is swerving the question instead of just answering what he has been asked. He definitely knows how to dodge a question, I'll tell you that.
News. I remember I was out that night with a couple of friends, and then I remember and they asked me for a comment, and I went, I ain't got no fucking comment to make. But actually, furthermore, I actually do have a comment to make, because I knew.
Ayub says, I don't have a comment to make. Furthermore, I do have a comment to make. Is this guy backwards or something?
There was this the sort of thing now where they're going to try and frame someone. Maybe if the police are not trying to frame you, they're going to do, as I spoke to you, what they use, yellow journalism is known as. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? And one of the things that I don't really like, most of my news information, I get it from your sort of podcast, Central Podcast, or Really Outside UK, or, do you know what I mean? The only news like channel that I might watch for documentaries and stuff might be Al Jazeera and maybe Channel 4, because their reporting is like, you can tell that. Do you know what I'm saying? But I still don't believe them, because if you got so much money and you've got an edge, and whatever people might say, people hold on to power. Do you know what I'm saying? And if you want to hold on to power, you've got to feed some sort of narrative.
So you're definitely not talking about yourself here, are you, Ayub? Money and power can sort out big problems. All you have to do is pay the right people off. I wonder who knows about doing that.
agenda. And I'm just talking about mainstream news in general. And I think
I like to say, I like to be informed of what I'm being misinformed. So I'll watch the mainstream media just to go, okay, what are they trying to spin with this? Why are they telling me this? And work from that, you know? But my actual stuff, I'll be honest, it's YouTube, Twitter, or X.
100%, you've got to do your own research into things. You know what I mean? You've got to do your own, you've got to do your own, like, due diligence, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to just believe what anyone tells you.
That is correct. Don't worry, we aren't believing what you are telling us.
So you find out that Jay passes away. What's your initial thought?
It's closure now. You know what I'm saying? It's closure now. Then that's what I thought at the time. And it was like, so we weren't, because somewhere in you, you're saying to yourself, yo, I hope they find him. He maybe took some wrong turn and that. No pun intended, but
This guy never gives up, does he? Why is he using references from films? Does he think it's smart to do that? Because it just sounds disrespectful.
just thinking like, yo, and he'll be found and he'll be like, yo, fucking hell, I've lost my phone. It's the most craziest I've ended up there or whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what I was hoping for. So when I didn't hear that, it was sad, like, do you know what I'm saying? Because, I don't know, something about, I don't know, we always accept, like, yo, life is life, and one day your time will be over. Some will be earlier than later, but you don't expect that when it does happen around you, like, as in, like, a person that you was there, like, you seen, and then you hear, like, a month and a half later, because month later they posted my face, and then 2-3 weeks after that, it was like, you heard, like, during that, they said that he was found in that. You know what I'm saying? And very, what's the word I'm looking for, bro? It's not what you want to hear in it. And I didn't want to hear that at that time. Do you know what I'm saying? There was something in me telling me all that time, yo, he's going to pop up. He'll be all right. He'll be all right. Do you know what I'm saying?
Did
What you want to hear in it. And I didn't want to hear that at that time. Do you know what I'm saying? There was something in me telling me all that time, yo, he's going to pop up. He'll be all right. He'll be all right. Do you know what I'm saying?
did where he was found, was that anywhere near you were searching?
Nah, because where we were searching was in and around near my apartment. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously I was driving and then
So either Ayub doesn't know how to word things properly, or he is just messing up badly. He says, searching in and around my apartment. Some people use this phrase differently, but in and around could mean searching inside the Airbnb. Why would you even need to do that? There was only one place that needed searching, and that was the last ping location. And it needed searching as soon as Lucy had the phone call. Personally, I think they knew what was going on, and making out like they were such a great search party and did all they could is just an act. The fact Lucy didn't go straight to Jay's location was suspicious enough, maybe because he wasn't even there.
when we was kind of like going to his location, it was like, driving is a bit faster, but from walk wise, it was a good 20-30 minutes behind mine. Do you know what I'm saying? That was the last known location. Do you know what I'm saying? And this we're searching in the dark, so I can't really see all of these landscapes as into where we ended up going in the end. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And do you know the place where he was found now? Like, from you
Nah. I'd get in my car and go that way. You know what I'm saying? The only time I'd ever walk that side of the mountain or drove that side is by looking for him. You know what I'm saying? But I had no reason to go that way.
So Ayub has never gone the way that Jay went. So why would Jay even think of going that way? Why would he even think to go that way, then go off-road as well? It doesn't make any sense at all. I want to ask you guys a question, and this goes back to Lucy knowing where Jay was. If any of your close friends or family members were in trouble, and you knew they were in danger and knew their location, what are you doing? Are you going to the police station, posting on Facebook, getting posters made saying someone is missing? Or are you telling them, stay where you are and that you're going straight to the location to find them? What do you think Warren would have done? Would he have reported Jay missing, or would he have gone straight to get him? There is such an obvious answer here. Also, it wasn't just Lucy that made this decision to not go straight to Jay's location. Brandon, Brad, and maybe even Ayub or Rocky could have gone, so Jay had like a 1 in 5 chance. Or, if you're just talking about Jay's close friends, then it's a 1 in 3 chance. But not one of them went and got him. I believe that's all you need to hear. I can't believe people are still making out like it's an accident. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we will update you as we find out more.